Welcome to What the Fuck Are You Reading? I'm Lisa, and we have Silas.
Hi.
And Bones.
Hello.
And Brianna.
Hello.
And Zach.
I'm British.
Yes. And we have Matt.
Woo, I'm here.
And
We're all
Chris.
so fucking tired.
I know, right?
Fucking Punishment Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took my soul and shit on it, and now I'm here.
Dude, I seriously, after we finished it last night, messaged Silas. I was like, be glad you weren't on for this one. Me and Bones were in shambles, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I never
You'd have
thought
probably had to comfort us both.
Yeah, I never thought I would cry on the podcast without being drunk.
That's crazy, dude. I thought I had seen that for sure, but now that I was looking more into it, I don't think I have seen that, so I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's a real good time.
Yeah. Prepare yourself mentally if
yeah.
you're going to get into it. Just think about everything that's shitty in the world today, and there you go. That's Punishment Park.
Dude, that's what I subsist on. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fair.
But we ain't talking about no movies tonight. We talking about motherfucking books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's
I
What the
always
Fuck
forget
Are You
can't
Reading?
See me. I'm just like pumping the air. It's like, okay.
Bones is like, let me visually show you how excited I am.
Yeah.
No words.
Oh my god, man.
Podcast friendly.
That fucking gif of fucking, what's his name? Fucking, fat guy.
Numa.
Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill, when he's in fucking Get Him to the Greek, and he's like,
Yeah.
his fucking hands and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is a great
that movie
bit for
did not
listeners.
age well.
Yeah.
We're off to a great start. Boys.
Great.
Yeah, we are. That's
Even if
fine.
Russell Brand's not.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some books. So I guess we'll just jump right in. Because we
Okay.
don't have any cool stuff that we do.
Nope, nothing
Here.
cool here.
Not yet. We'll come up with something later on.
We read the comments from the book episode on one of the regular episodes because it's like a monthly thing. So we're not going to wait a month to read comments.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know.
I'm writing a book and Silas
Well-
is going to illustrate it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, they're technically movie related, but I did have two things I was gonna shout out on the podcast last night, but then I was
Okay.
like weepy or whatever. So, just I don't know why this has become my bit, but in memoriam type shit. George Eastman passed away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pour one
Who
out.
was a big deal Italian movie spooky actor. He was in Anthropophagus, good ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
And Yoshihiro Nishimura passed away, who directed Tokyo
Yeah.
Gore Police.
Yeah.
God damn.
So that sucks.
They've got to stop drinking in Japan, man. They all die of cirrhosis of the liver, I swear down.
It's rough, man. Well, it's like, have you all seen Anatomia Extinction by Nishimura?
No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's on my list.
That movie, it fucking rules. Like, it's so
Okay.
sick. It's like the precursor to what Tokyo Gore Police would be.
Okay.
Ooh.
And it's extremely experimental and weird. Error put it out in the US, so
Hell yeah.
Okay.
anyway, it's time for Nerd Corner.
Yeah.
And Marshall
yeah.
Lucas died.
Who's the first fucking nerd up?
I made Silas go first last time.
I can go again if you
Yeah. I was like, Silas can go.
want. Hey, speaking of Japanese cinema, my first book that full disclosure, I listened to all of these
Uh-huh.
because I have physical books I'm currently reading, but I did not finish any of them in time for the podcast because I mostly get book time in at work when I'm multitasking doing my other shit.
Yeah,
Because
me
it's brain
too.
dead and I don't
Yeah.
want to die. So I listened to Audition by Ryu Murakami.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Okay.
And I've been curious about Audition for years and years and years because of the film and how much I like it. I got this audiobook was on Spotify, so I just listened to it with like the free hours that you get on Spotify.
Okay.
I have to say that largely they are pretty interchangeable experiences for me. There are certain things I like about the film as far as the visuals go that are not really present in the book, but then there's other stuff in the book that I appreciate just in terms of some of the deeper kind of like sociological stuff that they're kind of commenting on in terms of like how Japanese society works at the time. And there's a lot there that you still get the gist of in the film. I think I think what I took away from this is that it's an amazing adaptation. It's not an extremely long book, but I mean, there's a lot more content in there. But a lot of it is pretty. There's a lot of malaise. There's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't really do anything to amp up any kind of like encroaching dread or tension or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really strangely just kind of nothing monologue stuff where it's just you're just hearing what seems like a stream of consciousness of the inner monologue of this main character as he's thinking about like what he's gonna fucking have for dinner after he gets home from whatever the hell this like meeting with his dude to talk about the audition girls or whatever. It's like I didn't think it was a boring book. I just thought, man, I'm glad I have another task to be doing while I'm listening to this book. But I will say that the violence toward the end, well, really the finale, was remixed in certain ways that I don't know how I felt about because I love them so much as they are in the film. Also, Asami is sans cool, long, like butcher surgeon gloves. She doesn't wear anything cool in this one. She's just in street clothes. Looking unassuming, which is too bad.
Yeah.
But, spoiler alert, she fucks up Gangster. She fucks up that little dog, dude.
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
She
no.
fucks that beagle up. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. It actually, like, bothered me a little bit reading it because I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So that definitely took me by surprise. But other than that, yeah. Very, very, very faithful adaptation on Mike's end. I really want to check out Coin Locker Babies by Murakami next. And probably eventually Tokyo Decadence, because that one has also had the Unearthed Films treatment and has had a release through them. The film, I mean, version. But yeah, so that was all I got for Audition. I had more succinct notes on it, but I can't find my little postcard because I'm a retard, so who's next?
I will say Tokyo Decadence, the movie anyway, is fucking awesome. It's so good.
Super good.
Coin Locker Babies opens with a woman sucking on a newborn's penis. It is, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
oh my god!
But it was apparently it was a standard practice to wake up newborn babies. It's fucked.
Oh, okay.
I don't care what practice it is.
So it's
dude.
fine then. You just gotta wake them up.
Wow.
No, that's what
That
I'm
is
saying.
abuse.
It's yes, I know. I'm not fucking saying it's not, but it was just in the context of the book. I was like, oh, they're approaching this like it's fucking normal, and it isn't.
Oh my gosh.
See, Lisa, I told you that was fucking fine. Why won't you do it to me?
Hell yeah.
Chris.
Who's going next?
Yeah, who wants to go next?
I mean, I'll go next if
All right.
nobody's jumping out the ass for it.
Okay.
So I got over like 300 books for free from a dead guy. So I've been trying to get through them, and a good chunk of them are Fear Street by R.L. Stine.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so I did a bunch of fucking Fear Street research just out the ass for some reason because I was bored one day. and there is a good chunk towards the middle to the end of the series that are really fucked up. And so I wrote a list of them, and the one I chose to read, the first one, is Final Grade. It's about this chick named Lily Bancroft who basically is obsessed with fucking straight A's, like, needs the best grades ever, and she has one teacher that's just a cunt. Slight pedophilic feeling to it, actually. Kind of shocked that was added in. And then one day she just fucking like walks in and that bitch is dead. And so everyone in the town is now blaming her for his death. And she is like ostracized and people are like spitting on her and like treating her like shit. And then she starts getting these fucking phone calls, man, that are just rapey Bjork stalker vibes type shit.
Oh no.
And it just progressively gets worse to where she's just mentally fucking wrecked. And I'm not going to spoil the ending because it actually was very well done. And as soon as it's a short book and made for kids, so they kept your fucking attention going. But my God, was it just keep fucking pounding you with shit. And it's like, it's just dread. And some really disturbing shit at the end of it, actually. But yeah, that was fucking Final Grade, man. And I'd dearly recommend it if you were like me and grew up with Goosebumps and only read a couple of these and just never really got into them.
Yeah.
So, Final Grade.
Okay.
And I don't know where you could find it. It's an old-ass book. You have to fucking thrift it or something.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah, it's probably available in most like used bookstores, I imagine.
Yeah. Fear Street's not as expensive as some of the Goosebumps go for.
Go buy an eBay lot of like 30 loose random ones, and then eventually after 2 or 3 of those you'll have it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Yeah. If y'all want me to go next, since all of mine are nonfiction and fucking horrible, and y'all can talk about some fun stuff, I can do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for
Because
it,
Matt's bringing the pain
it's
again.
all bad. Yeah, here comes the pain. I did a video about the subject in this book, and it was the first story I covered for the YouTube channel that actually like gave me nightmares because of just how bleak this story actually is. And like it was it's one of those stories that was super big when it happened, but you didn't get the full story. And with this book, you absolutely do.
Okay.
This is The Lost Girls by John Glatt.
Okay.
It is about Errol Castro and how he kidnapped 3 women and kept them hostage in his home for 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
I watched an adaptation of that. It was terrible because it was a TV movie.
I was gonna say, I feel like I've seen a TV show with an episode like that.
Yeah. It became like, it's so strange because it became the Lifetime thing. Where it was like, it's this fucked up story, but we're going to essentially make sure to water it down a bit. But the story itself, like when you read this book and you get the full details of what these 3 girls went through, it is a fucking nightmare. Like, I distinctly remember at one point, I fell asleep while I was doing research for the fucking episode. John walked in my room and I legit had a night terror on him because of the fucking information I was writing about.
Jesus.
There's stuff I even left out from my video. Like I think Michelle Knott was forced to miscarry like 9 times.
Oh my God.
In that 10-year period. Amanda Berry was forced to give birth to a baby in a fucking kiddie pool.
Yeah.
But this one actually has a good ending because they got out, they fucking lived, and Errol Castro's dead, so fuck him. So there you go. There's my bleak one. There's a bleak one for you. Yay!
Yay!
Good job, man.
I probably won't read
Who's
that.
next?
Brianna, you want to go?
Okay. Sure, might as well get this one over with. Okay, so mine's really, really gross. Mine's a splatterpunk book, and it's tongue wrestling for tonsil stones.
Gross.
Rowland Bercy Jr. wrote it.
Mhm.
And if you want to find it, you can get it from Amazon.
Okay.
I'll give you just a little bit of what happens in it because I don't want to ruin the entire story. So basically, the main character's name is Roger. He ends up developing a problem with his sense of smell and taste. So he ends up finding like putrid smells attractive and ends up loving them. And
Ew.
So he becomes obsessed with tonsil stones.
Mhm.
Oh.
And he does things like pulling his own tonsil stones out and popping them and smelling them and like sucking on them
Oh.
and crazy stuff like that.
Mhm.
I do
Like
it all
I
the
said,
time.
Okay. I was like, I don't want to go too far into it because I don't want to give out the best parts, but
Yeah.
I really love the book because it did kind of, the details and descriptions are really intense to the point where you can almost smell it yourself while you're reading it, like as if you're there as Roger. And I think that's pretty cool to be able to do for a reader, even if it's like a disgusting moment to be in.
Yeah.
So I would definitely recommend this book.
Okay.
It's been on my list. Hell yeah.
Woo!
Almost puked so many
That
times.
is fucked.
That's nasty.
I just Bones' face the whole time she's describing it was great.
Because of how much I enjoy it. That's
Yeah.
his problem, too.
No, it's not. You actually went into detail on some of the scenes.
Yeah.
Traumatized me.
You said I'm supposed to.
How do
Gotta
you-
lure my weirdos in.
Yeah.
How do you get
you
tonsil
can-
stones?
They're in the back
If
of your
you're-
throat. I've had them before. You take your fingers and you pop them out.
It's also
So they're in little pockets.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're just like calcified
food,
stuff that gets
and
calcified
debris and
food.
all that.
Oh.
I have really large tonsils, so loads of food and crap gets caught in them, and it's debris, and it calcifies into
Okay.
these hard white
Okay.
lumps. And if it comes out and you spread it in your fingers, it smells like shit because that's what
Yeah.
it is. It's like fecal matter, but on your tonsils or in the back of your throat, like Brianna said.
Yep.
Not nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
All right.
I like to stick them up.
Yeah, I remember. I remember one time I had one. Oh fuck!
I'm good.
Yeah, I remember one time I had one. I didn't know what it was, like, cause like I coughed really hard and it like came out, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Because I thought I was like, what is this?
Yeah. I'd immediately go to like egg sac or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and I popped it.
You popped it?
And
Hell yeah.
yes,
Oh no!
because I was like, what is this? I was
Yeah.
like, what is this? And
I'm gonna
I was fucking
throw
horrified.
up,
Dude, it was so gross. I fucking can't stand it. So every description you gave from that book, I'm just imagining that smell. And it's the worst shit ever. Dude,
Hell yeah!
I'm dying over
fuck
here.
tonsil stones, dude.
Hell
They're
yeah!
disgusting. I'm so sorry, Chris.
All right, Zach.
Fucking horrible.
What do you got?
After all the messed up shit, I might go for the non-fiction book.
Okay.
So this is a biography, an authorised biography of Terry Jones. He's one of the Monty Pythons, and this is called Seriously Silly, The Life of Terry Jones. Now, Terry Jones, along with John Cleese, Eric Idle, Michael Palin, Terry Gilliam, and the one that died. Well, Terry Jones is dead now, but he's one of the more important Pythons, and the book is really insightful because I don't know if any of you've watched Monty Python or you're familiar with Monty Python.
Yeah.
And its kookiness, its surrealism, its humour, and just how
Spam.
yeah, just bug nuts and ridiculous and stupid, but it was just fascinating to see, because there's always a point of contention amongst the Pythons of who created what, who did what, when, where, when you're a troupe, you're always bitching about each other or fighting with each other, and it just really reveals that Terry Jones was the backbone to the whole Python ensemble. And what's really, really lovely about this book is it goes into more details of Terry Jones, not just as a Python, but as a filmmaker. Like, he's directed a great swath of films, like a really twisted, satirical Viking movie called Eric the Viking, which is like a hard R. It's got rape and violence. And what's really funny is it's based upon a fairy tale he wrote for his children. It was initially released as a kid's book. And when it came to marketing, because they wanted to tie in with the book, and Terry Jones is like, I don't think that's a good idea. They're like, no, we need to push it. We need to get sales out. He's like, that's not a good idea. It's R-rated. They're like, well, why the fuck did you make an R-rated movie out of a children's book? And it's just loads of just really sweet insights, like his history making a movie like The Wind in the Willows. Like, that movie was butchered by Disney, all because you had a ride, like, of Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad rides out, and it became Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And here, you know, The Wind in the Willows is like a really precious staple of British literature and British mastery, and he made a bug nuts movie. And it's just the insights going into just the creation of it and what he did as a filmmaker and as an individual. Like, you know, he was proper bonkers till the end. Like, he in the end got aphasia, a rare type of dementia, and though he lost the capability to read and write, which, you know, for someone who's a writer, director, author, documentarian, you're stripped of your soul, he was still really tongue-in-cheek. So he would take people out to the local heath, Highgate, with loads of hills and loads of, like, really steep tracks that you really wouldn't recommend a man with dementia to go out on. And he would take all of the old pythons along with him for all these trips. And, you know, you can just take a wrong turn and you get lost for hours. Well, he used his dementia deliberately to get these motherfuckers lost. So he would go marching off ahead of them, completely ignoring them, waiting for them to basically get lost. So then he would take himself back home. Like 5 hours later, they end up going back to his house, and they're like, well, what the fuck happened there, Terry? And because he couldn't talk or anything, he just shrugged and looked at them, and they went, oh, it's just Terry. Like, even like when he was losing his capability to have a laugh and to verbalise with people, he was still being a python, an absolute prat. And it's like, if you're interested in Monty Python or the way that British television works, especially at the BBC, and what conservative, pompous arseholes look like in popular media, it's fascinating. And what's also really beautiful, it's intercut with interludes. Like, you've got Michael Palin, Eric Idle, Terry Gilliam, who just like interrupt the flow of the biography and just basically eviscerate their best friend. Just take the absolute piss. Like, even in death, this motherfucker can't, you know, get away from them bitching and, like, just rinsing the guy. But if you're into the making of, like, movies in general and Monty Python or history of British television, I recommend it. But it's seriously silly, but it actually showed a really beautiful, humble human being who didn't take himself seriously and always looked on the bright side of life. So, 5 stars. It is written by a longtime friend of Terry's, Robert Ross, who was literally his like right-hand man for the last 15 years of his life.
Okay.
I heard of it because I'm a huge Python fan, but it's sadly one of these books that no fanfare. It was released with no fanfare because it's not got the weighty name like John Cleese or Eric Idle or Terry Gilliam, who's like, I think, the most famous out of the Pythons because of his work as a film director. And there's and then all of a sudden Amazon was actually a friend one day and said recommended the Life of Terry Jones. So I got it off Amazon relatively cheap. I don't know if it's available in America. I think it should. But before I go out with it, this is what it basically summarises Terry Jones. Python, actor, director, author, popular historian, microbrewery founder, reluctant national treasure, purveyor of sincere silliness. This is the life of Terry Jones. And it's just wonderful. It's heartwarming. It's also very sad when it goes into the details of his dementia and proves what a prick John Cleese is. Fuck you, John Cleese. You absolute fucking shit cunt. You absolute bully. Go get divorced again, you absolute cunt. Sorry. Anyway, good 5 stars. Highly recommended. It's beautifully written, unlike a lot of authorized biographies.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chris, do you have anything to talk about?
Fucking come back to me later.
Okay.
I might have something. I don't know.
Okay. I just wanted to give you a chance before I got into mine.
Thank you.
She's like, Brianna's book put me under,
Yeah,
dude. Come
I'm
back.
fucking done. Fucking tapping out, boys.
sorry.
If you think that's bad, you just wait, buddy.
Oh God.
Can I just preface the review by saying Graham Chapman was the first Python that died? Because if anyone's a fan of Monty Python, they're going to fucking eviscerate me because I didn't say his name.
Okay.
Graham Chapman. I respect him. I love him as equally. Don't come at me, Pythonites. Don't come at me.
Yeah, dude. I never thought I would almost throw up on a fucking book episode.
Dude, I'm gonna give you the
Man.
audio code to the audiobook of it. If you ever would just want to fuck yourself up one day, I don't recommend it.
I'm about to fuck up all sorts of shit for you
Oh
today.
no.
Oh yeah, there's another one of his that she read that's fucking disgusting too.
I loved it.
Okay.
So mine, I just went through my last 6 months of my books and picked a few to talk about today. My first one is Shiny Happy Psycho by Stacy Walsh. It's a thriller/horror book. It's pretty short. It's only like 250 pages. So not super long.
Brianna.
I'm
250
just saying, like,
pages.
it's not that long. The ones I talked about last time were much shorter. So this story goes back and forth between the Rockaway Five in 1993, which were 5 high school seniors in Rockaway, Missouri, and then 2023. There's like a group of 4 kids that go to the same school 30 years later. And you also get the Carotid Killer's prison journals sprinkled in between.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It actually opens with a journal entry from the Carotid Killer talking about their first murders, which were the 1993 kids. 2 of the 1993 kids. They were murdered in a shed behind the school. And 30 years later, this girl is being bullied, and her bullies lock her in the shed that is somehow still standing after 2 kids were murdered in it.
Okay.
But so while she's locked in there, she feels a presence of something that's telling her to try and solve this case from 30 years ago because it was never solved. And so she starts looking into it, trying to figure out what happened 30 years ago to these 2 people that were murdered. And the town's pretty secretive about it, of course. And she finds out that her parents were actually part of the original 5.
Good.
And yeah. And like, all these adults in town, basically, she's finding out were like involved, and like they all went to school together. And it's not super gory, I guess. I mean, not for us, maybe for some people.
Uninitiated.
For the normies.
Yeah, I mean, that first journal entry from the Carotid Killer, they're talking about like how they got their name because they take like sewing scissors and stab people in the carotid artery. And I I don't know. That kind of got me a little bit. That's the only part that really kind of got to me, though. It's a really good book. I don't really want to go into too much detail about it. 5 stars. All of my books are books I've given 5 stars to in the last 6 months. So, also Kindle Unlimited is where I read all of my books I'm going to talk about today. So,
Okay. Hell yeah, Kindle Unlimited.
and yeah, if you're
Hell
into, thrillers, kind of horror story,
Okay.
I would recommend it.
Yeah, it sounds like a thriller slasher kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, I think I got a book.
Okay, Chris, what do you got?
All right. This one's from the Black Library. It's a Warhammer 40K series.
Oh, God.
For the fucking real nerds out there. This is the Horus Heresy. It's a big fucking book series, and it's written by all different authors, so they're all kind of like hit or miss, depending on the writer and whatnot. But the book that I am spotlighting today is it's one called Fulgrim. I think it's book 5 in the Horus Heresy series, by Graham McNeill.
The best writer.
Yeah, and these are of course like sci-fi books, but this one does kind of have like a horror aspect to it.
Warhammer's fucking dark.
Yeah, it's just fucking,
Warhammer's got some crazy lore, man.
yeah, it's fucking wild.
I remember, because my cousin, he's big into like Warhammer and stuff like that, and he was talking to me about. I was like, oh yeah, Warhammer's like fun. He's like, well, except for if you get into it, then there's like slavery and this and this and this. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, fuck.
Yeah,
The lore goes hard.
yeah. So I guess without getting too deep into the lore, I mean, this is during the Great Crusade, and we're colonizing, we're fucking, taking over planets and shit.
Doing shit.
A certain legion of the fucking Imperium or whatever, the Emperor's children, are on a planet, and they stumble into this temple, right? And it's just fucking snake people just orgying out, just writhing. Just fucking each other to death, dude. And there's fucking crazy music going on, just discordant. And so they fucking slaughter them all and move on with their lives.
Damn.
But all is not as it seems, because they carried something back with them.
Oh.
And, back home, things go awry. Everybody gets a little fucking weird, man. They start getting a little excessive. Like there's one of the little subplots is this artist that can't ever get fucking shit right. Can't find the right colors, but she starts shitting, and hey, that's not so bad. Hey, that's a good fucking brown or whatever, and blah blah. It culminates into fucking murdering people and liquefying them in barrels and finding that perfect color.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And then, another little subplot is, fucking musicians that are just fucking making this nastiest music. Finding that brown note, and, of course, there's a big overarching thing with the whole heresy and whatnot. But I think that book ends with, I don't know, fucking demons killing everybody or something. But it was a pretty cool book. Had some nice horror themes that I appreciated. I'll give it a 3.48.
Giving it the Chloe rating.
Yeah, Chloe.
Yeah. Graham McNeill is one of the better writers out of the fuck ton that they have. And Dan Abnett.
Yeah. I really liked, I think, the first 4 or 5 books in that Horus Heresy series.
Yeah.
They were very good.
Have you ever got into the Gaunt's Ghost series?
I've read, I think, the first 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, those are really good too.
Yeah, they're good.
I think I listened to those on Audible, and you never know what you're gonna get in those 40K books, man. Because like sometimes it's just a dude reading the book. Other times, man, there'll be like explosions and shit in the background and fucking screaming children while you're fucking blasting them. It's fucking crazy, dude. And there'll be like a whole cast of characters.
Yeah.
They get really fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
an audio. It's like an audio drama.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just going back to radio plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
All right. I guess we're back to you then, Silas.
Okay. I'm gonna double up on this one because these are more books I don't have my little note thing for, so I won't have enough to say to make them super long-winded anyway.
Okay.
The first is The Lost by Jack Ketchum.
Okay.
I also listened to this as an audiobook on Spotify. It was the better version, the more fleshed out version of that other book I had just previously read, Cover, where it was kind of like his big Vietnam War era epic novel, whereas that was like a novella kind of thing. It was a great book, really solid thriller, really solid characters, some really dark characters and memorable characters, but gotta say, I think I did myself dirty with Mr. Ketchum.
Oh no.
Because I started out with the most affecting book in his entire catalog, which was The Girl Next Door. And so far, everything I touch has paled in comparison.
Yeah.
And that is not to say that it's not a good book. It is a good book. It's just not as biting, you know? It's just not as biting. And it's not only is it not as biting, it's just not as emotionally affecting once you have been to the hell that book takes you to. So,
Yeah.
with all that said, I think I preferred the villain in Cover only because I love like the tropey psycho Vietnam vet kind of character arc kind of thing, but that is not to say that the one in this book was not probably significantly more well crafted. I just think it didn't hinge enough or spend enough time on Vietnam related shit. It doesn't really dive into that nearly as much as Cover does. It's really just about civilian life. And it's during that time, and they make allusions to it, but it doesn't spend enough time on it for that to really seem like it hinges on anything or matters in a big way, the way it does in Cover. But I will say all the people that get picked off in this one, you care a lot more about because they're not rich yuppie assholes that you want to see die from page one. They're cool characters, and they're also just regular characters, and they're down in it. They have their own fucking trials and tribulations and turbulent life bullshit going on that they're in the middle of, unbeknownst to the danger that's approaching. Yeah, it's a good one. I will say I do recommend it, but if you have not read any Jack Ketchum, don't fucking read fucking The Girl Next Door until you're done.
Okay.
Because that's gonna do you in. Unless you are not of the same mind as me and you want to get the worst one out of the way and then you're more comfy with the stuff that's not as affecting. In that case, get that out of the way first. For me, I wish I had done it the opposite. That's all.
Okay.
But yeah. The other one I checked out was Your Body Will Never Be Found by Jeff Strand. This was also a Spotify audiobook, and I do not recommend this one.
Dude, I love the way you read that, though. Your body will never be found.
Yeah.
I thought it was a toothless attempt at being something like a Edward Lee-esque story. Holy shit. I have to plug my computer in just a second.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I got the warning thing. I forgot the fucking thing wasn't plugged. There we go. It was like trying to do backwoods Hicksploitation Edward Lee horror, but it had way too much goddamn dialogue. Way not enough deciding what the trope of the characters you're writing are and deciding what they are as you write it, which is very annoying. That's called it needs more editing, my guy.
Oh,
Go back
Fuck
and
'em
fix
up.
it. Don't make them 5 different character tropes in the same hillbilly. You can't do that. It's retarded. It sounds stupid.
Hale.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Oh,
Get him! Yeah, fuck you, Jeff Strand. Ugh. I bet you'll definitely listen to our podcast. Ugh.
You should tag this.
All of his followers. Ooh.
Also, only one fucking character who was not a villain, like, actually dies in it.
Oh.
okay.
And so the stakes are just, like, super low. It's another one of those ones where it's like, ooh, it's so fucked up, it's so dangerous and scary, and then, like, fucking nothing happens to anybody, dude. Fucking nothing happens. It's stupid. And then it's like, in the lone death, you're just like, okay, well, that fucking sucks. It might as well have been, like, everybody down to, like, the last one of them, like a final girl type situation, you know, or whatever. Or just, like, not anybody at all, and just let them all get, like, kind of fucked up or something. I don't know. Like, and survive as a family. I don't know. It's just a little silly, if I'm being honest. I just thought it was boring. I thought all the dialogue between the redneck, cannibal-y, psycho killer people, or I can't remember if they were cannibals actually. You know, they're so trope. They're just man, they're so cookie cutter, and they're not good, dude. They're not fucking good. They're not well written.
It sounds like they took the wrong turn template and just fucking made it boring.
They did. And I'm just like, there are so many sequences in it where I'm just like, why are you padding for time? Just let it be a good short story.
Yep.
Like, why are we trying to turn this into a full-ass novella when it doesn't need to be that? Or no, it was probably closer to novel length, maybe like halfway there, at least, if the time spent listening to it is to be believed. It was just, like, too fucking long. There was no reason for it to be as long as it was. Yeah.
That's what Chris says about everything.
Yeah. It's true.
Even last night, he was like, that was too long. And it was like, not even an hour and a half.
88 minutes, dude.
Yeah, I don't recommend that one though. Sorry, Jeff. I might give another one of your books a try one of these days, but you let me down with the one that looked the most appealing to me, so I don't know. All right. What about you, Bones?
So next up, 'cause I'm pretty sure we talked about this while we were drinking, so I reread it because I remember fucking loving it, and I still love the shit out of it. It's the only book I've ever bought from Godless, because Godless is, for the uninitiated, a site that's mostly like ebooks and shit, which isn't my thing. I can't read on a fucking computer. But this is one that you could actually pick up off Amazon from them, and it's fucking Fishhead by McHardy Hawker.
Hell yeah, McHardy.
I saw that fucking cover, dude, and I was like, I need this shit.
That looks interesting.
That looks sick.
Yeah, and if anything that I say tonight, just look up this cover and purchase it for that, because I love that this is on my shelf. It's so crazy.
That's an awesome cover, man.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
But it's a fairly short book. It's only about like 87 pages or whatever.
Where's that hook gonna go?
What's up? Oh, dude. That's the thing, dude. It's a mix of like Dagon by Lovecraft and fucking Toby Hooper with Texas Chainsaw, and then fucking Ed Lee thrown in just for shits and giggles. And it is so much fun and so gross, but they do the Lovecraft elements really well for being mostly a comedy. And it's about these fucking college kids, same Texas Chainsaw fucking formulaic shit. They're going on a fucking trip together in a fucking van. And I think it's like, it takes place in 87. And they're fucking come across this town that has an annual, like, harbor festival or whatever, and the town is feeling fucking weird, man. And it's like, oh no, we got this crazy fucking fish cult and some weird creep fish monster with a fucking hook who loves his mother's titties. And like, it is fucking brutal, but so much fun and so fucking funny. And it's, I don't know, I thought it was a really, really good, just mishmash of everything fucking great.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not one that's actually disturbing, I would say, because it's so crazy, kind of. Like, I would say, like, this is like one of, I would say, baby's first splatterpunk kind of books, where it's like, it's so over the top and on the nose and Serbian film-esque. Like, I don't know. I really fucking loved it. I mean, if you like the fucking cover, I keep showing the camera like fucking the viewers will know. But I recommend it if you love a fun time and some slasher cult H.P. Lovecraft shit.
Dude, fish cults are the fucking worst cults, dude. God.
Dude, like Brianna said too, is one of those books that the descriptions are actually really well made for something so fucking retarded. So you smell a lot of the fucking book. No. It's like, no. Yeah, this book smells like a rancid whore who hasn't washed herself in a long time. And her legs is just coming out, dude.
His Mother Maggot's very good.
Mother Maggots.
Yeah, I just screenshotted a bunch of his stuff so I can remember to check back in. That looks cool. Also, Swine looks dope. Piggy Killer, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I've been meaning to check more stuff out because, like I said, it was really fucking well written for something so stupid.
And at the end of the day, if the writing's shit, the covers are always really fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Dude, well, that's the thing. I bought it just for the cover, expecting it to be total shit. But he's actually like a very competent writer, and it kind of blew me away. I was expecting just grossed out, stupid shit. But yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, something I appreciate about that too is it's like, yeah, it's a short book, but they decided that's as long as it needs to be. It isn't. Let's not fucking stretch it out and fucking make it this super long fucking thing that doesn't need to be as long as it is. You know?
No, 100%.
It's awesome.
I prefer all of my like splatterpunk and extreme horror stuff anyway, because like, dude,
yeah, it makes it more
punchy. It just loses everything, man. It's so rare that you get like real novels out of those people that are good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But what about you, Maddie boy?
We got a serial killer double feature.
Okay.
So, I'm going to start with the one that's actually really good, and then I'm going to go into the one that's fucking terrible.
Okay.
It'll bring some life into the room after the first one.
Okay.
The first one, Silas knows about this one because I was talking to him a little bit about it. Roadside Prey by Alva Busch. It is, I will say this one is really, really fucking hard to find now.
Okay.
And I don't really know why that is, but if you want to read it, you can go on the Internet Archive and you can rent it.
Okay.
For nothing. So, which is fucking sick. I spent too much money on this fucking thing, I will say, but it's because I really wanted a copy of it. And essentially, it's about the truck stop killer, Robert Ben Rhodes, who killed, we don't really know how many people.
Yeah.
Like, confirmed, it's like 6. And at most, they say 50.
Damn.
We don't know.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't want to get too into the weeds with how bad his shit was, but he was big into BDSM type shit, and he would inflict that stuff upon people in his truck. So the big thing that happened with this story is when the cops found him.
No safe words.
No, there was not a single safe word to be had.
Damn, doing that shit in a truck, dude, that would be difficult.
Dude,
bunny games.
Yeah, like exactly.
Oh,
like,
big
that's
truck?
not even a joke.
Not like
a whole,
yeah.
Not like an S10.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like
Jesus.
a
Broad daylight.
like a big old Mack truck.
Okay.
He had turned his cabin to a makeshift torture dungeon.
Jesus.
Oh.
That he, did all kinds of horrible shit. But when cops found him, it is one of the most like heart racing fucking like segments of anything I've ever read, because they're like, they pulled him over because of some bullshit. They didn't even know who he was. Like, they're just like, oh, this trucker fucking was speeding. So they fucking pulled him over, and a girl was beating on the door of the truck and was like, help me, I'm fucking stuck in here. And he like had a gun on him. And like, he was like going after the fucking cops and shit. It is fucking crazy.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's a fucking nasty, nasty story. It's not for the faint of heart, I will say.
Yeah.
I definitely, when I was reading this one, there's a couple moments where I was like, I'm gonna take a break from this one. This is rough.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, but it's time for the really bad one.
Okay.
And
Oh no.
this one is not
Oh,
not in
no.
the way you think, Chris.
Okay.
This one is bad because it's fucking dog shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mhm.
It looks
Butcher
like dog
Baker.
shit. It looks like dog shit, dude.
It is fucking terrible. And it's about the Butcher Baker guy. I can't remember his fucking name. Who gives a shit? That's the thing. It's written by Walter Gilmore and Leland E. Hale. He killed 16 people in Alaska, like most dangerous game style. Like, he would get like, a lot of times it was sex workers and like bring them to the woods and like chase them with like guns and shit.
Is that the one that they did the fucking movie about? That has fucking like, is it John Cusack and fucking what's his fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah. That was a pretty good.
This book though spends as little time actually talking about him, and it feels like the whole book is just talking about how sex work is bad.
Oh.
That is the whole book. It is fucking terrible. It's written like shit. I remember seeing like a good handful of like typos and shit in this too, and I'm like, who edited this? This is terrible. Like, it may be the fastest I've ever read a book just because I wanted to be done with it. I was like, get this fucking thing away from me. It's dog shit.
Yeah, dude.
I really said, "You whores, it's your fault. It's your fault that happened."
This is why you don't own a door anymore, because you're throwing Blu-rays, books, everything at that poor door. The hinge is gonna take it.
Couldn't take it. Like, let me see if I can find a line here where it's like fucking talking about sex work. Like, I'm pretty sure it says like the word whore like 100 times.
Oh.
It's so fucking bad.
They are what they are,
Like-
nephew.
And there's also, like you're talking about with dialogue,
Yeah.
look at the amount of quotes right there. My fucking lord.
Jesus.
It's like, shut the fuck up. Just get to the story.
Get to the horror story, god damn it.
Get to the fucking good shit.
Story time with Matt.
God damn. I hated it. It is legit one of the worst true crime paperbacks I've ever fucking read.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I only
Matt.
have it. I only have it because if I'd ever decided to do a video about this fucker, I have some facts to work with.
Yeah.
And once I do that, I might throw it in the trash.
Burn it for the video. Literally, burn it for the
That would be
video.
funny.
Yeah.
I got this one for $2 at a thrift store too, so whatever.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to find.
It didn't
Okay.
burn your pocket that badly.
No. The other one did.
Yeah.
The other one was like fucking $40.
Oh, shit.
Oh, second hand
And
as
that
well.
was cheap. Yeah. It's not in good shape either. I'll show you real quick. Hang on. Fuck. I know that no one can see it besides us, but yeah, look at that front cover.
Oh, damn.
The thing's fucked.
40 quid, Matt. 40
Again, it's just you can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brutal.
Yeah. It is Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some like fucking clear tape and put on that bitch. It's falling apart. But all right,
Hey,
whoever next, I think.
Before we go to the next book, can I do like a classic derailment?
I guess.
Okay.
Sure.
Every once in a while, the What the Fuck Are You Watching Instagram feed becomes nothing but like feet reels, and I don't know why.
Well, we know why.
I have a reason why. And right now, I'm fucking balls deep in another feet meta.
Oh, I bet you are.
I am. And one that really fucking caught my attention. What made me remember this when you said no safe words.
Oh no!
So that's what I was like. What the fuck? No safe words. This dude's got this fucking girl's feet locked up.
Oh
And
my
he's
god!
like, no safe words, no escape. I put on a fucking timer. This motherfucker put a space heater next to this bitch's feet, dude. And it's just roasting her ass. And she's like,
Wow.
it's fucking insane, man.
I kind of get why you watched it. If that stopped on that, I probably would have to keep watching. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Did that Tootsie survive? This piggy went to market? This piggy stayed at home? This piggy
The reel
broke
ended
off?
before the timer did, man.
We've got insects at home.
Oh god.
Fucking
Bro was frying them dogs, dude.
Crazy.
that's crazy. Pigs in a blanket.
Holy
Oh.
Should have
right.
spread some tempura on that.
That was bad.
Well,
shit.
thanks for that, Chris. That was very
Oh my god!
great for all of us.
Glad I could
I'm gonna
contribute.
grab some more water. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Brianna?
You about took me out.
Needed that. My little segue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your
Way to
little
go,
segment.
man.
Yeah.
I know. Nobody's passing it to anybody else tonight. It's fine.
Brianna, please enlighten us with your
I was
next
just
pick.
gonna say it was interesting that he had said he was gonna try and throw some life into the room because I'm about to suck it out.
Can I ask a question? Are you gonna do both of them or just one of them
What,
at a
you
time?
want to steal one of mine?
No, I was asking.
No,
if you're gonna do both
I know.
ones.
I need more to talk about because I'm not very good
Oh,
at
you're gonna
like being
split it,
lengthy.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Okay. So I probably should have said like all my books are going to be Rowland, Bercy Jr. and they're all going to be able to be found on Amazon.
Okay.
So they're all really fucked up. This one in particular, I've read like 6 of his books so far, and this one is my favorite.
Okay.
It's called A Necromantic Love Story.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just give you a little bit.
Okay.
So the main guy's name is Alex, and he's a mortician, and he gets bored of his job, and at some point he ends up breaking into a body farm. He discovers that he wants he discovers that he wants to have sex with all 5 stages of decomposition.
Oh.
Oh no.
So, but my favorite part in this book is he gets to, I believe, either the 1st or 2nd stage of decomp and finds something that he likes to call coagulated corpse wax,
Oh.
which he compared to KY jelly.
Hey, there we go.
So naturally, he scooped some up into his backpack to go to the next corpse.
Uh-huh.
So he pulls it out at the next corpse and rubs it all over a femur. And then inserts said femur into his anus.
Oh.
Oh.
My god!
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Again,
Oh.
details, descriptions, like you are there, you are doing said act, like it is
I don't want to be there, Brianna.
insane. It's crazy. I just, like, it's so well written and so well done that I just can't help but I don't want to put it down. I wanted to finish it. And again, highly recommend this author in really any book that he's written.
Mhm.
But this one, top notch.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm like kind of just opening up and letting you know how messed up I am, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, this is a safe space, Brianna.
No safe word.
No safe words.
Safe
Yeah.
words, though. Yeah.
No safe words. Roasted dogs.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I legit had to go get fucking water because I thought I was gonna throw up laughing at that.
Hell yeah.
All
Oh
right.
God.
Zach, I guess we're back to you then.
I have a double feature as well.
Double
It's the same
whammy.
author. Yeah, it's a double whammy. They are both by Joyce Carol Oates. She is heralded as the great American novelist. I agree. She jumps from genre to genre, unlike any modern novelist I've ever seen. She obviously has her hang-ups. She's really into paedophilia and murder and rape and all the delicious stuff that we get a kick out of. And these two books are actually quite beautifully juxtaposed. One that is a masterpiece that I read recently, which is called Pursuit. The other is called Fox, which is her recent book. It's like 680 odd pages, and I gave up within about 400 pages in. But I'll go with Pursuit first. So Pursuit is a suspenseful novella. I would say it's quite experimental, about a newly married woman who's haunted by a mysterious pursuer, and she's a very complicated lady at the start of the book. She's very torn up about her past, but it's very unclear what she's torn up about. And it's almost like these hallucinations are plaguing her. Anyway, she feels like she's having life too good. So the day after her wedding, she jumps into oncoming traffic. And basically gets completely brutalised and smashed up. And then she later wakes up in a hospital when her husband's trying not to be so hot-headed. It's like, I really need you to describe to me what compelled you to do this. And it slowly unravels, and there's a lot of themes about trauma, fear, survival, and it's almost like a puzzle piece. And it's expertly done. The prose is sparse, but it's haunting, it's atmospheric, and without actually going into any detail to the themes of trauma, she doesn't really go hard in an exploitative way, but it's always simmering on the surface. You know some really messed up shit has gone on with this young woman, and she just beautifully builds and builds and builds, and then there's just a slam dunk ending, and at the end of it you go, wow, that makes fucking sense. But she reels you in, you're just engaged by it. Then that book is easily available in all good bookstores, Amazon. I discovered it because I am obsessed with her. I love her. I think she is what Stephen King could have been, if that makes any sense. He became a prolific writer for all of the wrong reasons, whereas this lady, she just writes because this is her existence. This is what she does. Whether it makes her a lot of money or very little money, she channels it all into her writing. If you look up Joyce Carol Oates and look up what her daily intake of reading and writing is, you kind of wonder, when did this woman get a chance to have two husbands who have both died now, let alone have sex? This is all this woman does, is write and create. Now, her most recent is Fox, and it's described as a dark literary thriller about the disappearance of a beloved teacher who's carefully constructed a persona that he hides a dangerous and destructive reality. Okay, from page 12, you know he's a paedophile.
Oh no!
Because he's getting young girls to sit on his lap.
Oh no!
And call him the most weirdest pet names, and it's insidious, it's warped. And then the problem with this book is it could have been handled expertly within about 200 pages. She doesn't do that. This woman has a little bit like me, verbal diarrhea, only she does it through her fingers. This lady could not stop herself going into the most boring minutiae of what being a paedophile is. Reading this book will put potential paedophiles off wanting to be a paedophile. It's so boring. The chase is boring. It's not exciting. There's no dread. There's no dread. It's just leaden. All these girls go in like, oh, ha, 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 teacher, sit on his lap, I have a relationship. Oh, he's doing naughty things to me. Oh, la-di-da-di-da. And he's like, yeah, but you're my precious student, girl. Mm-hmm. And then it will randomly jump to a character who's a hillbilly, who's in a pickup truck, who is like a third cousin related to one of the students. So it's hopping all the time, but it doesn't lead you anywhere. So she's trying to do this puzzle piece game as well, a guessing game. Who killed the teacher? Did the teacher get murdered by the hillbilly? Was it this almost autistic, like spasticated girl that he's taking advantage of? Is it her parents? That one? No, I did not find out because by page 400 I gave up. It was boring. It got nowhere. It was just the monotony of the same sequences. Sit on my lap. Oh, I love you, teacher. Damn. Oh, did he do anything dark and mysterious to her? Of course he fucking did. If you keep alluding to it like it's a mystery, we know he's a paedophile. You made it apparent on page 12. But it's still being treated like it's a great mystery. Like even the Scooby Gang could have figured this out within about 5 minutes.
Yeah. I go for the teacher every fucking time.
Like,
Pedophile.
Raggy.
Damn, Raggy. It's yeah. It's an example of excess and falling in love with your voice and falling in love with your characters to a detrimental degree that you go into such minutiae. Well, they're boring. They're boring because they're such caricatures, and it's a little bit like what you said about your recommendation. With the not recommendation with Jeff Strand. So many tropes of one character that a character can inhabit. They're given to just one character. Just one character. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, you're that character that's going to be the spastic of this story, and it's like, come on now, there's not much depth. And as much as it's dense, because it's a thick book, it's not a good book. And, like, it broke me, because I hold this lady up on a high pedestal. Like, if that 90-year-old lady hit up my DMs, I would happily go to New York and shag her.
Yeah.
You know? That's what she means. That's what she means to me.
Kind of your thing.
Yeah, that's just your thing.
And she someone needs to replace my grandma at some point.
Yeah.
If she can make the flight, bless her, I hope that she can write a love story centered around us, and then live in my outhouse. But yeah, I give it 0 stars. It is just, it's like getting stuck in fucking like a boggy marsh, and it's just dragging you down. And then there's a skeleton of a paedophile, and you're like, no, I ain't succumbing to that, mate. So yeah, 0 stars. Go for Pursuit. Go for everything that she writes, unless it's not Zach approved.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Bro wrote Infinite Jest for pedophile.
Yes. What you gonna say,
that's so
Silas?
funny. I was gonna bring up Infinite Jest earlier tonight. That's really, but
Oh shit.
I was gonna say, if not replace your whole grandma, at least someone needs to replace her hips, because you have been turning them to dust for the last few years. She needs some titanium screws, man.
Well, I think once the dementia neighbour goes, I can steal hers and put them in my grandma.
Oh my god.
100% medically accurate human 2 style.
Yeah. Tom 6 is like wanking on my doorstop. Yeah. Oh, human grandma peed.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, before I get into my next one, I have a question for you guys, because Zach said he didn't finish that book. Are you guys, like, do you have to finish a book if you start it? How many of you do not finish?
I started doing it recently because we don't have enough time in our lives to watch shit and read shit. So recently, I don't feel guilty anymore. If it's not going anywhere by page 150 or 200, or if you're Joyce Carol Oates, it's 400 pages, just drop it. Just give up with it, because you don't have enough time in your life to invest. Whereas before, I would force myself. It was fucking torture. A little bit like that woman having her tootsies toasted. I would have to suffer through that fucking book just so I could feel vindicated on fucking Goodreads with a really bad rating and a shit post.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it a handful of times for sure. I mean, it's mostly with big books though. I mean, I'll force myself to finish a moderate or a small book because I'll feel like my tism will act up.
Yeah, I was like, I have to. I can't stop reading a book even if I know it's bad.
Don't do it, Lisa!
Yeah, same. Unless it's like 1,000 pages, fuck that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've only recently even thought about just dropping shit because of what Zach said. Like, there's just not enough goddamn time.
Yeah.
And if it's bad enough, like, so some of the stuff, I finished everything that I read because it was an audiobook and I was at work and it helped me pass the time quicker anyway. So it's like, even if it fucking sucks, it'll get me through it, right? But like, if I was just sitting at home reading it and I have very finite free time, and that's when I get to do project work or whatever too, and I'm just like, this fucking blows. I'll probably do something else. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. After so many pages of blow.
Yeah.
I've got a question as well for everyone. Ever since Goodreads, you have a what do they call it? Where you have a task per year. You have a
Oh yeah, the amount of books.
Yeah. No, ever since that was implemented, the TISM people, all of us amongst us, we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna reach it, we're gonna do it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Half the time, you will overdo it, or you just won't reach it. And it's kind of like implementing. This is the fucking problem with social media and certain optics and metrics, whatever the fuck you want to call them, that have created in a modern day readership. Unless it's not getting a woman with half her tits out on Instagram going, oh, it's amazing. Oh, join me on TikTok.
I mean, I disagree with that completely because that's what I grew up with. Like, my library would have a fucking, like, competition. And it's like, but you're really just competing against your fucking self. Like, how big of a lazy piece of shit am I going to be this year?
Yeah.
And, like, I liked it. I think it helps a lot. I'm like, that's part of the reason I kept Goodreads was that.
I think it's killing people. I think it's killing people. Modern readership. I still partake in it because I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah, no, I always set my goals, and I usually try to do like more than the year before.
Yeah, at least it's got an insane record right now, dude.
But yeah, I have Kindle Unlimited and I have Goodreads, and they both do like challenges, and it'll be like, 3 months or whatever, and you have all these challenges, and it'll be like read the specific type of book. And so a lot of my books come from those challenges because I have to get every one of them.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it is a challenge. That's what I mean. Like, you either go on the flip side, you're really into it, and it actually formulates a pattern for you, which is quite conducive for you, or it fucks you up like me because you get in your head about it. I'll sit there thinking about reading more than I'll actually read.
I usually don't think about it towards the end of the year. Like, I'll try to keep it steady and like have it in the back of my mind a little bit. But towards the end of the year, that's when I get a little retarded. I'm like, oh my God, I need to read 10 books this week.
Yes.
But what I'll add to that too, Lisa, is it's like with this one, I'll be honest, there were sections I skipped. Because I was just like, you're just interviewing people and it's fucking terrible. You're not doing anything that's actually helping with the story or, anything like that. But if it's reading just for me, I will just finish a book. But when I'm doing stuff for like the YouTube stuff, like I'm having to cross-reference other sources.
Yeah.
So I make sure everything's accurate. So sometimes I am going over some of the stuff that's more like super in-depth and I'm having to condense it down. Okay. So it's a viewable experience. So I'm taking all that information and I'm not reading every single page. I'm looking for like, okay, what's the next thing I need to get to in the storyline of this for the video.
Yeah,
it's like with the
Well, no, there's certain books where that works, though. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I read Dean Koontz' fucking Night Chills, which I fucking love, but there is 80 pages in that fucking book that is gibberish. It is all dense scientific bullshit that's like zero's computer shit, where I'm like, you just put this out because you were on coke or something.
Yeah.
Like, this has nothing,
It doesn't
nothing to
matter
do
at
with the
all.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I skipped 80 pages, and I'm like, now I feel even more accomplished. We're getting closer to the end.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like Dean Koontz is more a hoopty guy. Cocaine is all Stephen King.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I promise you, read Night Chills. It is the closest thing to Stephen King that he's ever been, and it's probably
really?
his best book in my opinion. It's
Oh,
way
shit.
fucking good.
Oh no,
Fucked up, dude.
What's it called again?
Night Chills.
Night
Yeah,
Chills.
if you ever
Okay.
want to fucking watch kids get murked in horrible ways while the guy's
Yes.
raping their mother in front of them, and it's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn, cunts.
It's like,
Oh man.
I wish
Yeah,
some of y'all
cooks.
were able to see me research the stuff for the Chris Benoit video I'm working on. Because
Oh no.
that book was out of print, right? And I was like, I'm at this point, I can't just buy every goddamn book that's like $100 or,
Yeah.
in that range. I can't keep doing that shit. So I had like 15 tabs open while I'm writing on another screen. And I'm like cross-referencing everything. It was like fucking Charlie from fucking Always Sunny with with the pinboard. Yeah, just like, okay, yeah, that
Hell yeah.
this,
Basically.
okay.
Oh man. All right.
Sorry, Lisa.
Okay, well my next book is Ask for Andrea by Noelle W. Ihli. IHLI. I don't really know how to say that.
That works.
Also on Kindle Unlimited. It is supposed to be a thriller.
I was not thrilled.
And it is like a thriller, I guess, but not as much as I would hope for, really. It has a lot of like paranormal aspects to it. It is a story about 3 women who were all murdered by the same man. And it's like their ghosts are telling the story.
Remember you telling me about this?
Oh shit.
Damn.
It is very interesting. I did have trouble getting into the beginning because the timelines are a little bit confusing in the beginning until you start to understand when their deaths happened. And also I had a hard time with getting the characters mixed up because they all seem to have almost like the same voice, you know?
Yeah.
So there was issues in the beginning, but once I got past that, I could not stop reading. It was so good. So they meet this guy and he's like, the perfect man. He's all charming and all this. And then of course he murders them.
God damn it.
Say that just the way.
Exactly. That's why you settle for an asshole like this.
Hey.
So really it was more sad to me than scary or thrilling
Yeah.
because you follow these girls from, going on the date and thinking he's so perfect to then being murdered. And now their ghosts are trying to work together to stop him from killing more people and get him caught. There's one that the ghost girl just stays with her body and watches her own body decompose over,
damn.
several
wow.
weeks or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was very sad.
Ugh.
But
That's fucked.
yeah.
Aren't you saying the only way they could interact with the physical world was turning the lights on?
Well, like they couldn't really do anything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they're ghosts
Fucking
and
ghosts.
like they can't do anything. They slowly started finding like little things they could do, and it would be like they could make the power like flicker. It wasn't even like they could turn the lights off.
Okay.
The one stayed with her own body after she was killed. One of them goes with him, like jumps back in the car and follows him home. And so like she would be like making his computer go off while he's trying to talk to other women and stuff like that.
Hacker man, hacker ghost.
And yeah, so they really struggled like trying to do anything because they're ghosts. And eventually they do have some sort of a happy ending.
Okay.
Sorta.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, they're still dead.
yeah.
Still dead, man.
You know.
Still dead.
But yeah, it was a very good book. Like I said, the first couple of chapters were hard to get into, just figuring everything out. But past that, it was so good.
What was it called again?
Ask for Andrea.
Ask for Andrea. That
Yeah.
sounds
It's really,
totally up my alley.
Yeah,
It's really reminded me of.
Yeah.
It's making me think of The Lovely Bone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking the same shit, dude.
Yeah.
What it kind of
this
reminded
one's
me
cool.
of too, you're talking about from the different like narrative, point of views, in a way grosser sense, reminded me of Snuff by Chuck Palahniuk,
Yes.
Okay.
where like
Yeah.
it jumps back and forth between different stories of. I'm not going to say what it was because I want people to just listen or read that one
Yeah.
and figure out what it's about. It's so gross.
That's a
Ugh.
great fucking book.
Okay.
I was expecting.
Yeah.
That book's also like really funny though. I was expecting something a lot
Mhm.
more fucked up, even from like title alone. But it's just a funny ass, really sardonic, blackly comic book. Like really good.
Yeah.
He's really leaned into the sardonic wit with even his most latest books.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to check out his new one. We just got it at place.
Yeah, which one is that? Shock Induction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that on my list.
He also always has really good covers. I like all of his covers.
Yeah, I love the cover for Haunted. That one is like
The series
it's
of
so
those,
creepy.
all of the series like Haunted and the other. I don't know if they're sequels. They're interrelated. It's like a trilogy of books. All those covers are so fucking great.
Chris, do you have anything else?
I don't.
Okay.
All right, dude. Give me a second. Give me a minute.
Do
Somebody
you
else
want
go.
us to like go back through and come back to you?
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay.
I gotta find the details.
Okay. All right, Silas, I guess we're back to you then.
All right. What do I want to do next? I want to do. Let's talk about "No One Rides for Free"
Okay.
by Judith Sonnet. This was a novella. It was giving me very similar vibes to. I actually listened to this one on the fucking Apple Audiobooks app. I bought it. It was like fucking $5 or something, just to have it because I ran out of fucking Spotify hours and I desperately needed something to get me through the last of my fucking work hours before vacation time. So I was like, something, please. And this was something I picked up. No One Writes for Free by Judith Sonnet. It was pretty. It's pretty good, pretty solid. I didn't have any real complaints with it, except for this one scene that tries to be really like tear jerky. And I thought it was just like really silly and over the top. And I was just like, you could just keep it brutal. That's not gonna affect anybody, because it was like one of those things where it was like siblings giving each other like love in a flashback that I'm just like, they would not have done that. That's not real. That's not a thing that humans do except for in like old movies, but okay. Pretty well written too. Maybe just a little shaky in the beginning, but not like a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
very visceral, very dour, very hopeless, and very wrong. Lots of really nasty stuff going on in it. It's just about this woman and her kids who are college age, and she's taking them to their college campus after visiting home for on break or something to drop them back off. And she stops at a gas station, and when she comes back out to get in the car, there's a dude who is hiding in the car, and he holds them all up at gunpoint, and then takes them on a fucking joyride to do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and it's all just gross, depraved psychopath shit. And yeah, it just keeps escalating and escalating and escalating. At some point, though, there was a really silly bit, and I don't know that this was the author. I think it was something that the people who published the audiobook put in, but it was the funniest shit ever. They put in this like really long, like really corny disclaimer about how much worse the book was about to get. And I honestly really hated it, but I like understood aesthetically what they were doing, because at the end they were just like, if you to keep from fainting, just keep repeating, it's only a book, it's only a book, like, you know, like that whole thing. And I was like, okay, that's funny, that's a funny inclusion, but like I kind of wish I didn't know, and that it was just gonna keep escalating on its own. Like I wish I didn't get a disclaimer, you know? Like, that's the only thing I hate about extreme horror books is like, dude, fucking book readers are so pussy. Like they get so caught up on this shit, dude, where it's like they actually want that stuff in there, and I'm just like, put it at the beginning or don't at all. I don't want you to fucking interrupt the story to give me this shit. That just kills the pacing and the momentum and the fucking immersion. Like, don't do it. Don't do that. Yeah. To be fair, this one, I think they were a little tongue-in-cheek about it, but I think that was the audiobook company. It has nothing to do with Sonnet, so whatever. But it was a pretty good book. It really reminded me of Broken Dolls by Mike Watson, the one that Sunny from a Dark Cinema podcast recommended. It's very similar to that in terms of how short it was. The writing was pretty solid. I think this one had better writing than that one by a little bit. And the depravity was pretty intense. I would give this one probably a good 3.5 legally actionable boners out of 5. And I would say I recommend it if you're into short, fucked up stories where the whole point is just people get fucked up and then it's over. Like that's all this is. Okay. Cool. Who wants to go next? Bones, are you still in rotation?
Bones.
Yeah, I got you. So this one was partially my cheat because I did want to re-talk about it. Because I wasn't finished when I brought it up last time, but Rowland's newest book, The Mahami Wati of Mermentau River, I finished it, and my first disclaimer, though, Brianna talked about 2 of the grossest fucking books that he has, and he is a wonderful writer that you don't need to be in splatterpunk at all to enjoy his shit, like, especially, like, this one and Dryad of Dueling Oaks, because this one, by the end of it, because it's about that, like, a bunch of slaves, since slavery is illegal, they get left on that fucking island to die, and all of them die, but they didn't know that they accidentally captured a fucking, like, ancient god, basically, who was also black, but, basically, she comes back for revenge after the fucking child she was attached to dies, and fucking, she ends up finding this chick who will take her in the settlement that's around there, and that something weird about her and her baby. And she also murders the fucking husband, because the husband was one of the guys who fucking basically was on the slave ship, who did a lot of horrible rapey shit with children. But there's some moments that are really dark and fucking dour in it, but it's such like a magical book. Like he's almost could be considered a fantasy writer in a couple of his books, but it's so grounded and well written that I don't think fantasy, and sorry for fantasy fans, I don't think it should be considered fantasy at all. Like, but yeah, that's fucking the new Rowland Bercy Jr. book, and I wholeheartedly fucking recommend it. I'm so happy you sent me sent me a copy of it, and I need to fucking actually pay him for the last like 5 books he sent me. Yeah. Wonderful author. Check him out. I mean, you'll hear it from Brianna all the time. So.
Yeah.
Every book today, man.
He really is just an amazing fucking writer. And it's sad that he gets called splatterpunk because of the preconceived notions he have based off that. Like, I would choose him over fucking any splatterpunk author on this fucking planet, dude, for sure. Like, he's legitimately a talented writer that you don't need to shove him into a genre that has the trash that it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about you, Maddie Pooh?
I'm putting 2 more together here.
Okay.
These kind of have a similar theme in the fact that they're both not true crime stories, but they're, I guess you would call them just like morbid history type stuff. And the first one I'll start with is Killer Show by John Barelick. It's about the Station nightclub fire that happened back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And it's one of those stories where it's just like, it's so haunting. But the one thing I will say, you can just tell how much fucking venom the author has for the club owners in this book. Because it just feels like there's so many pages where he's like, and then they got this fucking wrong, and then they fucked this up, and it led to this happening. These stupid sons of bitches, essentially what it feels like. And he's just like laying into them. And I love that he does that, because they deserve it. They fucked it up. And it led to 100 people dying that night.
Dang.
If, again, I'm sure you all have heard of the Station nightclub fire, but don't go looking for the footage. That's the worst part.
Oh.
Because you get to see everything. I, for a video, have been watching that footage, and it's made me terrified of going to concerts and even wrestling shows, like, because we went to a deathmatch wrestling show, and at one point, I know this already sounds crazy in itself, but this guy set his knee pad on fire and like ran at a guy to like running knee him through a door, which, yes, insane. But my brain, I'm like, this venue is so fucking small, and he's doing this shit. I'm terrified that he's going to burn this whole fucking thing to the ground.
This whole place is very flammable.
I would have been thinking, like, was this actually approved? Because I don't think anybody would approve this no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of insurance, like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The venue itself is strictly for wrestling, too, which they just let them do whatever. So, I don't know if they got it approved by some people, but, they did it. So, and everything was okay. And the other one is, I'd say, less bleak and more just fucking fascinating. It's a story from Canada of a fucking, how do I put this? It's like a extreme, like, left separatist terrorist organization called, I'm going to fucking butcher this, the Front de Liberation du Quebec, aka the FLQ.
Okay.
They were looking to they were looking to have the French Canadian population have its own like area in Canada, because that's like, there's a whole history thing that I can't get into because it's just fucking long and it goes back centuries and it's fucking crazy. Like, it persists to this day where there's still people who are like, yeah, we were here first, and then the English came and fucked us over. So, the book is The Making of the October Crisis by Darcy Jenish, and it is fucking fascinating what these guys did. They were on, it was like a 10-year reign of terror in Quebec, where they like bombed a bunch of buildings, and it culminated with the October Crisis, where they kidnapped a politician who was English, not French Canadian, and fucking murdered him.
Oh, not good.
They they kidnapped him. I think they like slit his fucking throat and like left him in the trunk of a car.
Damn.
And it just led to all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah. It's a fascinating story. Shout out to Spooky. He's the one who told me about this. And I had no idea this was even a thing that happened. But yeah, like, there's plenty of documentaries, too, that I did watch about this. And they're all fucking fascinating, too. So.
Oh, forward them on, man. Forward them on.
Okay. I will.
Also,
so would you recommend?
Oh, yeah. I'd recommend both of these. Yeah, they're both fucking fantastic.
Okay.
Especially Killer Show, I will say. Like, the making of the October Crisis, school yourself a little bit on Canadian history first. Because I started this and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who are these people? And then I looked into them like, okay. I get it now. I see why they were so angry.
Okay.
You go ahead, Brianna.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
So this book comes with a trigger warning in the beginning.
Okay.
Because it has a professionally performed, it's vividly a professionally performed abortion in the first chapter.
Oh.
It's called
God.
It's called Unbortion.
Okay.
So, Rowland does say that if something like that bothers you, to skip to the last paragraph of chapter 1 if you decide to buy this book.
Okay.
This book starts with an abortion, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And so they it's really fucked up and weird. So they throw it into the trash can naturally when they're done.
Right,
and
of course, like you
a
do.
homeless man. Yeah.
Oh.
A homeless man comes up to the trash can thinking it's spaghetti.
Oh.
So he's gonna eat it, right? Well,
Yeah.
he realizes it's not. This thing starts to grab him.
What?
Oh.
And it uses its little, so it's mangled up fucking baby parts at this point. And it's using its one hand it's got to claw its way down his throat to get to his stomach.
Oh.
And eventually it gets down in there and it's trying to figure out the stomach and trying to get back into its original place, right? Well, it realizes this host is wrong.
Yeah, there's no
So it
uterus
starts-
here.
Oh no.
So it originally it originally tried to come back out the way it came. Well, it quickly realized that wasn't going to happen, so it went down and clawed its way out of his anus.
Oh.
And basically, this just keeps happening. It leaves that body, and then there's a girl walking down the street, and she ends up hearing it rustling in the bushes, gets scared, falls. So then it claws its way into her vagina, does the same thing, trying to get in the right spot, realizes the host isn't right, and just goes around town, crawling the streets, trying to find its mom.
Oh.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
That
There
is
is-
amazing.
It's like, are you my mother?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
there is, I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a happy, twisted, weird, fucked up ending. But I will say, even with all that information, it is pretty heartfelt in its own way when you think about the bond that a mother and child have for each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
Brianna,
A
In a
heartwarming
very
story.
twisted way, but yes.
when
That's what I said.
when you were describing that, all I had going around in my head was this baby going up people's asses, going, "Not the mama."
I will say that reminds me too of a short story called "It Breathes, It Bleeds, It Breeds," which is the most Cronenbergian creepypasta story fucking ever. it's essentially about this guy who has like a conjoined brother or something like in his body, and like it like finds ways of like presenting itself, like almost like Belial from Basket Case. It's so fucked. It's so good. Yeah, go read that. It's so good.
The first thing that came to mind for me, it just made me think of that old character. I don't know if he's around anymore, but you remember in old South Park, the like gay Tom of Finland guy who would put hamsters up his ass with the tube?
Yeah.
I just imagined it going up his ass and him having like a happy like reaction for
Jesus Christ!
Hey,
Mr. Slave.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Isn't there an Eminem song about that too?
Yeah, because Richard Gere did
in my
that.
ass through a tube.
Back. Such a great song.
But if you like It's Alive, you love Unbortion.
Yeah.
I told you they were going to be a little extreme.
Hell yeah.
No, that sounds interesting. I want to read that one for sure.
It's a lot of fun, and it's more like, I know this can sound crazy, but it's kind of done in like a comedic way almost. Like it's a fun read.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I had a good time with it.
I bet you did.
I will say, Brianna, like, at least with yours, they're not just depressing. That's just my life, man.
No,
I'm so sorry to everybody.
Why are you on medicine, man?
I don't know.
1 minute. You're saying this is your life? Like, is a baby trying to get up inside you at this point in time?
Yes. It's out on the streets right now looking for me.
That's Mama, no, I don't want you. Fuck off.
Oh my
We just started
God.
talking about it. Then threw it in the garbage. I just thought about prom night dumpster, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, Zach, I think you're up again.
Okay, so this has a little bit of background. So this is called Jesus Christ Kinski. Now, we all know who Klaus Kinski is, don't we?
Yeah.
That crazy motherfucker. Secret lover to Werner Herzog, I believe. So
Probably right.
there's an author in the UK called Benjamin Myers, and he's basically an experimental writer who's in the closet. You know when you read a book and you go, how the fuck have you passed this by a mainstream publisher, and they just give you like the seal of approval and go, oh, we can sell this at a super mall. It will sell gangbusters. He's somehow broken the mold that he brings more avant-garde experiences to like mainstream, like sometimes like romantic, like he did one romantic novel called The Offering, which is about a lesbian woman during the war, and she's grieving over not being able to be a lesbian because of the time, and this young boy just starts living with her randomly because he ran away from home. But it's experiential, it's very sensual, and also, on a flip of the hat, then he can write a really bleak, brutal, historical, fictional epic. Like, this guy can do anything and everything, but he always makes it really experiential. So, when he came out with Jesus Christ Kinski, which is almost like a experimental journal meditation that then folds into fictional segments centered upon a time in Kinski's life where he was on tour playing Jesus and believed he was Jesus Christ. And he bombed, he tanked, and everyone in the audience wanted to kill this motherfucker. And it's available on YouTube for everyone's viewing pleasure.
Okay.
Just look up Klaus Kinski, Jesus Christ tour. It will come up at some point. So this writer during the COVID lockdown got hyper, like autistic, obsessed with this footage, like zooming in, like even to the point that it was pixelated. He was obsessed with this moment in time with Kinski, and he was just analysing everything, like the minutiae, like the characteristic twitch in Kinski's like fucking eye socket. He was hyper focused on it, and he got really hyped up about it. And he was at a point in his career where he basically started making bank with his books. He'd hit the mainstream in a wild way, like loads of television productions wanted to adapt his books. And then all of a sudden, Germany, for some odd reason, were really big on the stuff he was writing. So he said, fuck, my next book is going to trigger people because we all know that Klaus Kinski was a troubled artist. He was incestuous. He was volatile. He was not a good guy. And he thought, oh fuck, I'm basically putting Klaus Kinski on a pedestal. I'm viewing Kinski as my own personal Jesus. And the book is like a real like wankathon over this period in time concerning Klaus Kinski. And it's almost a journalising of this author trying to rationalise whether this should be his next book. And it's almost a disintegration where this man is almost preparing himself to get cancelled. He's like, oh, I've got a blank... Do you know the phrase blank check with movies? Like a director does? Yeah. He does ever so much for so long for a studio, then they come to you and go, you can publish whatever you want. Well, this is what they did with him with this book. The publisher was like, if you gave us fucking dirty toilet paper, we'd make a book out of it. And he's so totally aware of this. So he's like almost brought on this hallucinosis. He's like falling into the reality of this period of time where Klaus Kinski wanted everyone to believe he was Jesus. And it is probably the most, when it comes to Kinski, heretical book based upon a very troubled artist. But it's bold, it's experimental, and it's fascinating that this writer is like live monologuing, basically saying to his readers, counsel me. Are you going to counsel me? Because I am holding up this guy in the most rarefied light that I don't think I'm going to come back from this. But though it's not a criticism of his work, I love the book for how bold and audacious it is. The mixture of fiction and non-fiction, that it kind of blurs the lines to the point where you can't distinguish what is actually evidential footage of Klaus Kinski and what is fictional. And this author has almost created an almost pseudo like alternate reality. So you're reading it and and if you want to go back and watch the footage, the writing convinces you that what he's written about is actually contained in the video, but it's not. But because he's such a compelling writer and he gets into your marrow, he convinces you that all these little disparate elements are in that video. They're not. It's just this guy fucking losing his mind during COVID, obsessing over Klaus Kinski. It should have stayed in a bottom drawer because this type of shit, like I'm an experimental writer, all the shit I put out, it's like throw shit at the wall, hope it sticks. If people want to generate and go towards it, fine. But I don't have a publisher who pays me big money. I don't have an audience inbuilt that will turn their backs on me. So this guy really took a real punt, and luckily he wasn't cancelled, but no one liked the book. Everyone was like, it's pretentious trash. What the fuck have you done? Why do you think this is interesting? His German audience, weirdly enough, were like, fair play, fair play. You said shit about Klaus Kinski that we're not allowed to say. But it's not as bold or as brave as he wants you to believe it is, but it is a fascinating study of a writer in a really good place in his career and trying to self-sabotage, and also going into the minutiae of Klaus Kinski that you never knew you'd be interested in. So I gave it 4 stars, even though I still think it didn't deserve to get published. Okay. But it's one of those things that I like weird, avant-garde, pretentious shit, whereas the general masses, it's just not their thing. It's like, let's just say, Silas liked Bradley. Everyone else didn't. He knew it was an art project. He believed in it. He knew what I was going for. Everyone else thinks it's the biggest pile of shit they've ever seen. Fair dues. It should have remained hidden in a drawer. But I still went out and released it, and there's one person who likes it, and that's Silas. And that's kind of what I get from this book. Like, dude, you should have just left that in a drawer. Just because one person liked it doesn't mean it should have been published. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ Kinski. 4 stars, though really should have been published by Benjamin Myers. And I think it's available at all good bookstores. I think it is on Kindle as well. Most of these books also that I've been talking about are on Kindle as well.
Okay.
They're all digitally available. They're all really accessible. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, Okay. Sorry, I just got a text and I was trying to see who it was.
Stop it.
It's just my brother. All right, so my next book is Read Between the Lies by Jesse Q. Satanto. It was on Kindle Unlimited. It was an audiobook. I did listen to it while I was at work. This one is also a thriller. So it's about this girl, Fern, and she has wanted to become a published author for years, and she's finally getting the chance. And she joins a social media group for debut authors in her year. And, you know, they're all trying to be friends, and by this point in the book, she has already went on about her high school bully and her best friend's death. And it's really like she's jealous of this girl. Like, that's really just what it comes down to. I don't know, maybe the girl was terrible to her, but like, she's just really dwelling on it, and everything this other girl has, she's jealous of. And after a few days in this social media group, her bully from high school joins the group and also has a book coming out the same year with a much bigger deal, a lot more money, all of that. Which obviously makes her even more jealous. And then COVID hits, and, you know, they're spending even more time online in this social media group. And she's just so jealous of this girl. It's like an obsession, basically. And it kind of starts to feel like you don't really know who the bad one is in the situation. She's, you know, went on and on about how horrible this girl was to her, but then she starts doing horrible things too.
Who's the bad guy?
I knew you were going to fucking say that. That's why I specifically left out the words bad guy. I was going to say you don't know who the bad guy is here, but I knew you would say it.
What was the title of this again?
Read Between the Lies.
Oh god, this book sounds exactly like a movie book I read called Yellowface.
Okay.
It's literally like
I've heard of that.
It's almost like beat for beat. Who got there first?
This is a pretty new one, I think.
Yours sounds like it's got a lot more development going than Yellowface. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It just seemed so familiar to me that I started like convincing myself they did a random like title change like they did with the Philosopher's Stone. I'm
Maybe.
like, why do you keep changing titles, America?
But yeah, so it's just, the description says that it's a book about cancel culture and bullying, which I guess there are some aspects of that. It's really more about this girl just being obsessed and jealous of her high school bully.
Yeah. We've all been there.
And there's, I don't know, there's not a lot of like crazy stuff happening. Just weird girls being fucking mean to each other shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's some suicide in there. There was like a trigger warning for suicide. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like it's a big part. I don't think there should have been a trigger warning, but whatever. I think that's all I really want to say about that one.
I mean, it sounds interesting enough. I never heard of Yellowface or whatever, but it sounds like I'd read it. I love suicidal mean girls kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like petty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, like Yellowface is literally like the whole Mean Girl dynamic where one gets published, the other one's a bit resentful, but you can't really distinguish between the two. Who is the worst bitch? It sounds so like Yellowface.
Yeah. Chris,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready.
Okay.
You literally just fell asleep on Lisa's chest. What's going on?
She smells good.
Smells like girl.
I know. I was wearing shorts last night and he just kept touching my legs. I had to wear pants today so he would leave me alone.
It's fucking rough out
Chris,
here.
sexually harassing your wife's crazy, bro.
In there.
Hey, fuck off, bitch.
I'm married. I'm allowed to do this shit. No, you're not. You are not.
That's what you're there for.
Yeah. Like, why else would I have you in my house?
Oh my god.
My house. My house.
If you don't want this, then scoot further away.
Skedaddle,
She
bitch.
like,
Oh my God.
she likey secretly.
So how many books does everyone have left?
I'm done after this.
Yeah, that was all of my books I really wanted to talk about. And then I just have
good.
a few that I'm gonna
I'll be quick about kind of thing.
yeah.
I
I read
Cool.
a book from each of you that you recommended last time, and I just wanted to give you kind of my thoughts on those. So
That's fucking cute.
I'm down. I'm gonna save this last one I have for next time then, because I was just gonna talk about one of the shorts and it's an anthology kind.
okay.
All right. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm scraping the bottom of the motherfucking barrel of books I've ever read in my life. And
Because there's not many.
and here I am doing it again. I read this one years ago. The real ones out there will know that I've referenced it on an episode of Sick on Cinema, the To Live and Die in Serbia episode. Fuck
Okay.
them, by the way. But I also
This is
was in
my podcast, and we don't have Sick on Cinema Hate on my podcast.
okay.
You save that for your episodes.
All right. You know what they said about you.
They didn't say anything about me.
I guess Matt's all right. Anyway. I'm back in the Warhammer universe. I'm that fucking nerd tonight. Coincidentally, this one's written by Graham Neal, so here we go again. I horrendously called this book horrendous. I made an error on the sitcoms erroneously. Thank you. This is why I don't read.
I had no idea what he was trying to say.
I had no idea either. I was
That's why
like,
you
what?
should read. Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad I have friends that correct me about my downfalls. Anyway,
Oh, it's nothing fucking worse than that.
so I called this book the Demonka La Blah Blah on the Sick on Cinema episode. That is not true. That is not the title of this book. This book is called Dead Sky Black Sun by Graham McNeill. Now, unfortunately, it's part of the an Ultramarines series of books, and they suck. But the book's pretty good. So get ready to go on a little adventure.
Okay.
We fucking drop on a planet, and we're gonna fucking cleanse the heretics and whatnot. And we're fucking rolling, and there off in the distance, there's some big ass fucking sail looking things and a little fucking creature, fucking, I don't know, tanning hides or some shit. So we fucking murder him. What's going on here? They're stitching together hides. You don't know what's going on. It's a mystery. So we keep moving, and there's like a little building / factory sort of thing. And what follows is a willy ass Wonka tour of depravity.
Okay.
We see just fucking tubes and humans and just fattening them up. Almost like that Slither movie with that girl in the barn, and she's just getting fucking huge. And then you're like, oh, that's where those fucking skins came from. They're getting people fat and stitching their skins together. Why would they do that? That's crazy. We go deeper into the factory. And then we see these ladies with the stitched skins on them. Wow, why is that happening? Turns out, the bad guys, the bad space marines, they don't make new fucking warriors the way the God Emperor intended with science and gene seeds and whatnot, or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, they got to do some fucking weird demon shit. So they're fucking stitching big ass skins onto these ladies to, basically birth 8-foot tall fucking armored bio warriors. And it's just a fucking a demon blah blah. It's Latin. Look it up. So it's cool. Like I said, it's kind of like a Willy Wonka tour. The book does get a little bit goofy because we get to the lower levels and we see all the rejected experiments, almost like Alien 4 with all the Ripleys. And they're like, oh yeah, we're fucking fucked up. And then we stage an uprising of mutants and we fucking destroy the factory. Bow, bow, bow.
Okay.
So it's a fun little time, fun little adventure.
There's a theme going on here. You like military sci-fi, so I really recommend that you either listen or try to read the Polity series by Neil Asher, because he does a lot of splatterpunk shit in his space opera military books, and he does a lot with biotechnology, which literally blows my fucking mind each time I read a book by him. I'm like, where else can you fucking go with this type of material? And then he just fucking continues just upping himself. So if you're really into that type of shit, Chris, read Neil Asher. He's really good.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that shit, especially, the ones that are like really grounded in reality, but there's just like, a little fucking bit of spice in it, like the old school Gundam shit.
Yeah.
Really awesome, really fun. I guess if I had to rate this one, I think I would give it a 14.88.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Is it because of the Black Sun title?
Chloe's gonna barge in a minute. Her ears are burning. She's gonna have a shotgun and she's gonna be fucking firing that fucking silences with your camera.
I meant to make a joke about it earlier because you were like, well, this one's part of an Ultra Marine series and it's not very good. I was going to be like, it sounds like it's part of a fucking ultra nationalist Marine series.
Apologies to all the Ultramarines fans out there, if there's any of you.
Literally, Chris on the last episode was ultra nationalist, so
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
I was.
So, yeah, someone had to do it in my stead.
Yeah, Chris was
Somebody had to
terrible
do it.
last night.
Yeah.
We did not like
Dude.
Chris last night.
No.
Oh, yeah.
he was the bad guy, the villain.
He was the bad guy.
Chris, do you like Gears of War?
I do like Gears of War. I love Gears of War.
Because I was just thinking, I just was playing Judgment for the first time the other day, and then I was playing Reloaded last night for the first time, and I was like, damn, you know what? I spent a lot of time on Gears of War as a kid, and I had one of the books in like middle school. I want to get that book again, and I looked it up, and I was like, there's like fucking 7 books. And I was like, I should get all the Gears of War books, so I should talk about at least some of them on the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to check out the Gears of War books.
Hell
Yeah.
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 Little small correlation with the Warhammer universe. The Lancer fucking chainsaw bayonet. The Warhammer has chain swords and fucking chain sword motherfuckers. There's also a Space Marine video game that almost plays like Gears of War. Set in the Warhammer 40k universe. But,
Yeah, I thought about checking it out a few times.
that's fun. But
Henry Cavill will love you, Chris.
yeah. And I love him.
All right, Silas, do you have anything else?
Yeah, is everybody running dry?
I'm out.
I think I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have any.
Tap the fuck
Okay.
out.
So
I've
I've got
my last 2, but
God damn it,
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah, and like
Do
I
you
said, I
want-
have like 3 that I just want to briefly like talk about that you guys brought up last time. So
okay, I've got 4 that are very short.
okay,
And so I'm just gonna combine them.
okay,
Easy peasy. First one was Where the Monsters Live by Duncan Ralston. I listened to this as an audiobook on Spotify. It was a really, really good sub 2 hour revenge story about a father scorned after his young daughter was sexually assaulted and survived. And so when the police get to dead ends or they can't convict somebody or whatever the fuck, he decides he's going to figure out who this person is, figure out where they live, figure out what they do, and infiltrate and fuck them up from the inside. And so he goes to this place in his city where all of the homeless sex offenders congregate because nobody else wants them around. So they congregate in this one little seedy area of town under this overpass.
Well, tent city.
Okay. Yeah, in this little tent city for pedophiles. And
oh my god!
He decides he goes undercover, pretends to be a homeless pedophile, makes up a whole backstory for himself, an alternate name, brings child's ephemera belonging to his daughter to pass off as trophies of victims of his past, and he goes and gets in with them, and then tracks down kind of a list of the ones he thinks are probably the perpetrator, narrows it down, and then goes from there. And I don't want to give too much more away because I mean that's most of what goes down, but it gets pretty fucking crazy.
Sounds like a scary book.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I would definitely recommend it. I thought it was extremely well written. I thought it was super succinct. Nothing felt wasted. Nothing felt like out of place or like it shouldn't be there. Just a perfect, easy breezy little 2 hour listen. Extremely quick read if you get it physically or find out a PDF or whatever. Really, really good. There was another one that I read by Matthew Cash called Hunt the Cunt. This one was an English extreme horror short story novelette, if you will. Roughly a 40-minute listen. Very, very short. Extremely well written. Great vocabulary because he's a fucking English author, so of course it's better than American authors. I really liked the way it kind of does these this dual timeline thing where it's jumping back and forth from events in the past and events that are more current, and they're kind of coalescing on each other and figuring what the link is. It felt kind of cinematic. It felt like something you'd see in a movie with the way it jumps around. I could imagine them playing out on the screen. It had a very interesting twist that I think is going to be divisive for people. I was fine with it, but I don't know. I feel like some people are going to be like, oh, it's a little far-fetched or whatever. I liked it. It's fine. Had really interesting bits regarding trauma, the nature of trauma, gay and trans issues, prison hierarchy and prison culture and prison politics and things like that. It's very, very interesting that they managed to fit as much subtext into this one as there is, because it's so short. I would also recommend this one. I think you should check it out if you like short extreme horror stuff and you want to, or if you want to get into it and you want to dip your toes a little bit, that's one to check out. Hunt the Cunt by Matthew Cash.
Cunt.
Pretty fucked.
Matthew
Where
Gash?
did you
say Matthew Gash?
Cash?
This one I did get from the Apple Audiobooks app as well.
Okay.
I don't know where else it's available. I'm sure it's available in other places too. It's just
Well, I tried to look it up on Amazon and it wasn't there. Not on my app anyway. I mean, it's kind of weird sometimes, but that's what I was
say
asking.
for any of the ones that are like splatterpunk or extreme horror, if you can't find them at one of the sources we list, I would say maybe try god.com. because
Okay.
it's kind of a hub. It's kind of a hub for all those people, so that's where a lot of that stuff lives.
Okay.
The next one is Vasectomy by R.J. Powell.
Oh man,
No.
I'm sad
spared
Chris
a little
left.
bit since he
Yeah.
just left.
I'm sad Chris left before that.
Maybe I should. Maybe I'll. You know what? No, I'll wait. I'll wait till he's back.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Flash by DJ Doyle. Fuck you, Chris. You're gonna hear about the ball torture.
Yeah. Who was Flash by?
DJ Doyle.
DJ Doyle. Okay.
Yeah. This was also on the Apple audiobooks. It was another really short one. I think it was less than 40 minutes, maybe, or maybe a little more. This is about a woman who comes home one day to her apartment and sees in the mail area down in the lobby there is a plain envelope just in her mail area with absolutely no identifiers on it. And she opens it up, and the only thing inside is a flash drive. She takes this flash drive and she sticks it in her laptop, and she's like, "Ooh, I wonder what's on here. What could it be?" And it's just some fucking video of some chica diddling herself on a webcam, and she's like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Yeah. And she decides, "Oh, you know what? It's kind of hot." So she gets turned on by it. So she starts diddling herself too. It's crazy. And then she's like, "Ooh, that was spicy. I think I'll save the rest for later." So then she goes to work the next day. She's thinking about the fucking flash drive, which this is crazy. I think this one is not very good. I'll just say up front.
Okay.
Super huge suspension of disbelief. Like, who isn't gonna just be like, what all is on this in one sitting?
Yeah.
Right. Like, she is into it, and she's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna masturbate to this weird amateur video of this webcam girl. Ooh." And then she's like, "I'm gonna do it again tomorrow after work. It'll be my ritual." And so I think she it's like she literally like gets fucking like ice cream or some shit to like make an evening of it. It's like some big deal.
Hell yeah,
and so she goes to watch the next video, and this one has a guy. There's a guy there now, and he's fucking the girl, and she's like, "Ooh, whoa, there's an escalation." And she's like diddling herself, and then she does the same thing again. And the next day she gets home after work and she puts it on, and this time it seems like the girl is like not all the way there, or like not even really conscious. Like she might not even like, it seems like she's asleep or something while she's getting fucked.
Oh my God.
And it's starting to get kind of weird. So then she gets on to the next thing, and it just keeps escalating, and then eventually it's like full on torture. And the guy has the girl like strung up and is like, "I'm just gonna spoil it. This one kind of sucks," and also the audiobook is fucking awful. So if you really care, like, go read it yourself. It's not very good though. Just forewarning. He's like grating fucking parts of her flesh off and then like eating it. And she's just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And then I can't remember how she finds out at the end, but it was retarded. But I think there's a final, like, I think maybe she gets another one, like another letter or like a note or some shit, and it's just like, it turns out the whole time that the guy doing the killings in the video was a friend of her ex, and her ex hates her, and her ex is like, "You're next, bitch." And then the guy like shows up and is like getting her now, and she gets like kidnapped and taken to a place, and then he's just like talking about how he's about to eat her, and that's the end. And it's really not good. It was a funny little story, but it also, dude,
I swear to God, that sounds like a fucking super horny version of that new World of Worlds movie. It's just this fucking chick sitting in front of a computer like, "Oh shit, oh no."
So it's funny you say that, because I was definitely getting horny vibes, especially toward the end. It just kept ramping up, and I was just like, okay, the cannibalism is horny. Okay, what are we doing? And then the author kept dropping these like really annoying like film references by name, like in the book. Just like, it made a Serbian film look like Child's Play, or like some shit like that. And I was just like, please don't ever do this. Please don't ever do this. If you write, don't ever do that. Just don't do it.
No.
Like, that's actually insane.
Yeah, that sounds really dumb.
Funny though, she did shout out Hobo with a Shotgun.
Hey.
I listened to this like right after finishing our episode on it, like a couple days later or whatever, so it was funny. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so now that Chris is back, my my last one is Vasectomy by R.J. Powell.
Oh no, that's too real.
Yeah, this one I'll be upfront. I will also spoil this one because it was fun and funny.
Mhm.
I don't think it was good though.
Okay.
It was just kind of whatever.
Story of my life.
This one I listened to on Spotify audiobooks as well. This one is very short. I think it's only like a little over an hour. It's about a guy who goes to get a vasectomy, and he's supposed to be in there for his regular ass vasectomy procedure, and completely anesthetize him for some reason, and he wakes up and he's like, what the fuck's going on? And he's been given a paralytic. So he can't move or speak, but he can feel and see everything. And the doctor is live streaming his surgery setup to a big cabinet of people that are watching it. And he's not only going to give him a vasectomy, he's going to do a bunch of other weird, like, sex torture shit to him today. And the people that are watching all have really funny... I didn't write any of them down. I wish I had, because they were actually, like, giving me a hoot and a holler while I was listening, because they have really funny, like, dark web screen names.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And that part was really good. That's one of the things I liked the most about it. But, yeah, so he's just doing weird shit to him. He does, like, he does the vasectomy part. He does, like... But he can feel it all. He can feel everything. And then he does, like, some fucking bullshit where it's like they put a fucking walrus tusk or some bone part of a fucking walrus into the penis because it's some like ancient old world like erectile dysfunction cure thing, so it makes your dick hard all the time because it's like just got a bone in it. That sort of a thing. They like do that to him, then they start like raping him in the ass with stuff just for the fucking fuck of it, I guess. And it's real weird. And then he finds out at the end that his wife signed him up for this. Because
don't trust them.
He got buku bucks dark web money, and they're set for life. Only thing is, he's permanently paralyzed.
Permanently hard, too.
Because the doctor severs his fucking spine at the end.
Oh, shit.
And, he's permanently paralyzed, and even then the wife is still just like saying like, oh honey, we never have to worry about anything ever again, the kids can go to college and blah, blah, and all our expenses are paid forever. and whatever, and it's just like he's in a chair and he can't talk or move,
paralyzed.
Yeah, it was retarded, but it seemed like a tongue-in-cheek kind of a book.
Yeah,
just kind of a funny, stupid little story for the sake of like, because of the dick stuff, and it had some dick stuff. So that's all I really wanted out, and it doesn't go that far. So not a bad.
I can tell you right now, it was not meant to be tongue in cheek. She's one of the worst, most retarded writers I've ever read.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh okay.
Yeah, Dollface is one of the worst fucking books that they only blew it up because she's like a full feminazi, hates men, crazy bitch. It's just sucks, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
But Vasectomy was the only one that at least made me laugh because of the retard shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a laugh out of it. I liked it. Yeah. But that was it. That was it for me. Who else got some shit?
Matt, do you still have something?
Yeah, I have one that I will say I know I'm getting made fun of for this. One I have read, the other one I really want to read. And it's a story that's absolutely fucking... I'm sure everyone here's heard about it, though. I'll start with this one, and they also range in availability. I will say that, because the first one here is The Devil and John Holmes by Mike Sager.
My God.
It's AIDS.
You can actually... yes. You can go read this actually on Rolling Stone right now. Like, for free.
Okay.
But the book version here actually has multiple stories that from the porn industry that Mike Sager has written about for Rolling Stone as well, compiled into this book. But the actual article of The Devil and John Holmes is like 80 pages, which is long for like a magazine.
Yeah.
But it is like it's so fascinating. Like getting to hear how much of a fucking car crash John Holmes was as a person, and then how he got involved with all this, you know, these fucking crazy ass drug lord motherfuckers that led to this quadruple homicide at the fucking Wonderland Hills. It is so well done, and it's also another one of those books too where you can feel the hatred in that one. This one's blatant. He's like, John Holmes was a fucking piece of shit, and he's not afraid to say it. And I think that is just fucking brilliant. It's legit one of the best like micro pieces of like true crime history. So go read it. It's fucking great.
Okay.
The other one is a book that I spent too much money on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I spent like $40-something on this bit.
Oh, God.
Okay. And I mean, it's possible you can get digital versions for cheaper. I'm not sure, but I got on Amazon a while back, and God, I've been meaning to read this forever, and I just haven't because I'm a piece of shit. But the story is of Audition Ryu.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and the crazy shit they did. The book is The Cult at the End of the World by David E. Kaplan and Andrew Marshall. It was one of those things where I was like looking at books about Audition Ryu, and I saw this fucking cover, and I thought it was so fucking sick.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah.
And to know it's also like one of the most like reputable books about the story. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this bitch is like 400 pages or some shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's a thick one.
Well, thicky,
not the thickest book I have about cults. I have a book about Jonestown that is over 600 pages long called Raven. So, yeah, I'm super excited to jump into this one. So after I finish that fucking Isis book finally, and and I read My Devilish Pet, go buy that from our boy Bones.
Yeah.
I'm going to be diving into this one. So that's all I've got. I definitely cheated like a motherfucker. Probably shouldn't have even been on this one, to be honest.
Yeah, fucking sick on cinema, boys. Goddamn, dude.
Chris?
Nefarious action.
Chris?
You're done, Chris. Shut the fuck up. It's Lisa's turn to talk. I'm actually really interested about this portion.
Well,
Yeah.
Zach, do you have anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, I did. I talked about Norm Macdonald's book last time, and I wanted to give a special little shout out to Christina Applegate's book this time. And it's really funny because there's a part in that book where she talks about the murders that John Holmes was involved in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Christina.
Because she grew up in that area.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And yeah, so that I wanted to say that I really enjoyed that book. I love Christina Applegate. She talks about, you know, her battle with breast cancer, and now she has MS and she's dealing with that.
Jesus.
And so
Yeah.
it's a sad book at points. It's very interesting to hear her story though, because she has pretty much always been really private. so you don't really know a lot about her.
Yeah.
But we did this last time, and I wanted to read a book that each of you recommended last time.
What's the title of the Christina Applegate book?
You with the Sad Eyes.
Oh, okay. You with the sad eyes.
I'll write it down for you, even though.
That's a great fucking title
That
for a
is.
book.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
And
if you
I love
like
that
book,
title.
you should read Selma Blair's book about her struggles.
Yeah.
It's another one.
I listened to the audiobook of the You with the Sad Eyes book, and it's
Did you
narrated
read it?
by Christina Applegate, yes.
Oh, I've got
And,
to listen to
like-
this
Oh,
every
wow.
There's parts in it where, like, she's actually crying while she's reading, and it's
Oh my
so
God.
sad. Yeah.
Damn.
So, from last time, I read Bones' recommendation of Cows.
Oh my goodness.
So, like, I was really expecting that book to just be gross in, like, the cow slaughterhouse, like, don't eat meat kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No.
I was not expecting all of the stuff with him and his mom. Spoiler alert, there's a lot of shit eating going on.
Oh,
in that
no.
book. I was very shocked by that. I did just read the book. I didn't listen to the audiobook that Bones and Silas recommended. I think I will have to go back at some point and listen to it. And then Silas's recommendation, and actually Sonny's recommendation, Broken Dolls. Silas mentioned something last time, like, it's just crazy some of the things the guy talked about in this book. And yeah, I should have known it was going to be crazy when Silas said that. It is insane, the shit this guy talks about in detail involving children.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, that's definitely like a trigger for me, as we know from the Daddy movie.
Daddy.
Any kid stuff is just too much for me. And that
Yeah.
was insane.
Yeah. Rough.
It was a good book. I was gonna read the second one, but I was like, I think I need a little break before I jump into the second one.
Yeah. I'm excited for the second one, but yeah.
Yeah.
To even say that is kind of crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the second one. I can't wait to see how he ramps it up.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but yeah, it's rough. And then, I mean, it was a John recommendation, I guess, but Matt was the one here telling us about it. So,
Fucking John.
Sick on Cinema recommendation.
Sitcom cinema.
Yeah. The NoFX book, The Hepatitis Bathtub and Other Stories. I listened to the audiobook of that one as well on Audible.
It's so good.
It is so fucking good. Like, I loved that book so much. And I'm not even super familiar with NoFX. Like, they're just not a band I really
I
listen
wasn't
to.
either.
And to hear their stories was insane. And
Yeah.
it's just, like Matt mentioned, their drug addictions. They talk a lot about that. They talk a lot about, like, their childhoods. There's just so much in that book. It's so sad in parts. It's just so depressing when they're talking about their drug abuse and addictions. When Mike and Melvin talk about losing their moms, just, oh, so fucking sad.
That was super rough too for me in
Mhm.
particular, because like earlier that year we had lost my grandfather,
Yeah.
who was kind of like a father figure. So that part
Uh-huh.
nearly had a motherfucker crying working at the Walmart.
Me too. Yeah, I was almost crying at work listening to it because I just lost my grandma like 2 years ago, and I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
And you know, there's fucking gross parts where he talks about, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
the strainer.
No, the strainer.
And so it's some of it's so fucking funny. You have the chapters that were read by Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave's not here.
The audio books is what you should really do instead of reading the actual book. The audiobook's so good.
It is so good because, yeah, it's read by like most of them telling their own stories. And then, you know, obviously there's a few that aren't there to tell their own stories, but they have other people doing it. Yeah, it was
like one of the funniest aspects of that book, too, for me is two of the members being like, let's start businesses. That's going to go so well. And it's like, no, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
one of my favorite fucking parts of the book was when they were talking about stealing the Red Hot Chili Peppers outfits. And they were like, I don't know if they ever knew it was us. I guess if they read this book, they're going to know now.
Damn. That's crazy.
It was so good. Like, I love autobiographies. And yeah, it was amazing. It was one of the best ones I've read.
Hell yeah.
So that's it for me.
Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. That was
Lisa
a good
with the
episode, boys and girls.
follow-up.
Yeah, I like that segment, dude. I like that you did that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to try to read one from everybody. And
God damn.
now we have extras here. So I'm going to have a lot of work to do.
Oh.
I don't know. Zach, I don't know if I'm going to read any of yours.
Yeah, fuck you, Zach, bitch.
I have to go through the list here and find one.
When it comes to the stuff I recommend, I don't even know, man. Like,
Yeah,
what are you going to fucking like read or listen to that's
Reading
not
your
going to
shit,
just
man.
ruin your fucking day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick one for me that's like half an hour,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to even it out some.
Yeah.
Read the John Holmes one.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it then. I guess we're all done.
Wow.
So,
Oh yeah.
you know, another great book episode.
God damn.
Fuck yeah, baby.
And we'll be here next month with another one.
Yeah.
Yay.
Go.
All right, everybody say bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye,
Bye, bitch.